Welcome to Fly Guy Reactions. Welcome to Fly Guy Reactions. Oh man, today them PPP lows, man. If it's one thing in life, I'm glad is I ain't take one of them PPP loans. Everybody and their mama was talking about the PPP loans. Boy, that was a crazy year. I ain't never seen so many new cars in my life. And I'm assuming y'all got them on the up and up. But apparently the people in this video, they didn't. Allegedly. It's all alleged. Let's go ahead and get into the video. You feel me?
We are now hearing from Broward Sheriff Gregory Toney after 17 deputies have been arrested and charged with fraud. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live with this developing story. Roy.
Nicole, and we have learned that nearly 100 BSO employees.
I heard what he said, but why are these cones on the ground like that? What's up with that? It's like all these cones is knocked over. But then again, this is Broward. This is in Florida. I'm not going to ask no more questions. Let's get into it.
Did apply for the PPP loan.
Man, watch out, man. This video ain't even been going 17 seconds. He acting a fool already. He know good and well he ain't had to say PPP like that.
And of the 100, 17 of them are now facing federal charges. Well, as you mentioned today, we did get a chance to speak with Broward Sheriff Gregory Toney about these allegations, and he says if his employees were involved in this type of criminal activity, they do not deserve to be working in the law enforcement profession.
Now, this is how you know people in Florida can't drive. Before we get into all the PPP stuff, why this man got a stop sign over his left and his right shoulder? The speed limit is 5 miles per hour. And they still put 2 stop signs up. Y'all can't drive out there, man. Don't get mad at me. I wasn't the person that put 2 stop signs up. That's horrible, man. And then right behind the 2 stop signs is a bunch of cones knocked over, like somebody just drove in. All right, but let's get into this, man.
Did you believe you were receiving these loans?
Stop it. Stop it. Why are you covering your face? Why? I don't understand. First of all, I'm assuming they coming from court. This man ain't got no lotion on his hands, and he covering his face. We can see you. Everybody in Broward know exactly who you are, fool.
Legitimately? 17 members of the Broward Sheriff.
This girl. This woman. Let me move myself out the way. This woman right here is covering her head up with a blonde haircut. Baby, we see you. We know I don't even know who you are, and I know who you are. I don't need to see your face. It's embarrassing, man. This man, I guarantee you, he wear this hoodie 3 times a week. I know he do. Human resource department. All you gotta do is look around. You gonna be in Walmart one day, and you gonna look over your left shoulder, and you gonna see somebody with a human resource department hoodie, and you gonna know good and well, oh, that fool right there got that PPP loan. Why are they covering their face? It's on and popping. You a deputy, and you took a PPP loan, and you trying to cover your face.
Sheriff's Office, which include both BSO deputies and detention deputies, released from the federal courthouse in Fort Lauderdale after being indicted on charges.
brother. So you mean to tell me you got a PPP loan, right? You got a PPP loan, for real. First of all, is that his son? That's definitely a father and son. That's embarrassing, number one. Number two, you got a PPP loan, and that's the shirt you got on? Brother, you failing. You failing. You failing in life. There are people that are working 9 to 5s making minimum wage that dress better than this, brother. And ain't nothing wrong with working minimum wage. Because at least they ain't coming out of court for taking one of the PPP loans. You should have took some of that money and invested into a hairstylist. Al Sharpton hair. Why?
Charges that include wire fraud after federal investigators said they fraudulently applied for and received funds from the Paycheck Protection
No comment.
Program, or PPP loans.
Bonds were set. They're being released. Nobody, as far as I know, is being detained. And
bro, how do you? All right, so this is what I don't understand. When you are a lawyer, right, or attorney or whatever they say, when you gotta go in the court with a straight face and defend stuff like this, like how do you do it? Like when you know you defended somebody that went and got a PPP loan, how do you start the conversation off? You know what I'm saying? When you get to the courthouse, like, like me, I'm pulling you to the side, like, look, man, what? I want to curse so bad. This for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what was you thinking? Like, are you really, you know what I'm saying? I know I gotta go ahead and say you ain't guilty because I know you did that. You know what? You ain't pull up at nothing nice. Like, what's that? Like, I don't know, man. God. I couldn't do that with a straight face, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't. You took a PPP loan out, and I'm gonna be honest, like, he look like, okay attorney, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? The suit ain't like he making $1 zillion, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a grade A attorney, like, you know what I'm saying? He got somebody off on a body before or something like that, but, you know, he don't got one of them big boys who don't, you know what I'm saying? He got the Steve Harvey Jones from back in the day. But still, they look like they invested that money elsewhere. I ain't seen one person on this video that's been covering their face that look like they received a loan for the amounts that I heard people got. That's on me.
we'll take it from there. We'll be back in court.
Attorney Brian Silber represents 3 of the defendants, some of whom have either been suspended or placed on leave pending the outcome of the investigation.
I can't comment on the nature of the case.
While the charging documents do not allege that any of the defendants committed the charged offenses in the course of their official duties.
Let me translate that for y'all. Hold on, bring that back. I'm going to translate. Hold on.
Allege that any of the
I can't comment on the nature of the case.
While the charging documents do not allege that any of the
I done read through them papers and what they say.
The defendants committed the charged offenses in the course of their official duties.
They ain't do it on my watch. Don't blame this on me. I looked through all them papers, and they ain't do it near me. I don't got nothing to do with this. This is exactly what that gentleman is saying. You feel me?
This does not in any way diminish the seriousness of what the defendants are alleged to have done here.
Sheriff Gregory Tony said he
Hey, man. He got, all right. Let me hear what he got to say.
first learned of the crimes in November of 2021, prompting him to investigate all 5,500 of his employees, including himself and other top brass.
Hold on. How you get to investigate yourself? Bro, stop playing with me. This some Broward. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This some Florida. This some Florida right here. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you got people investigating. How you gonna investigate 5,500 people and yourself? Fool, like what? Man, hey, I'm flipping that office over. I don't know who over him, but bruh, I'm gonna let you I'm gonna let you know something right now. You got a lot of going on in your office right now. I'm investigating you, fool. You got me messed up. You about to get me investigated. Talk about you investigated yourself. And they reporting this on the news. Man, this man crazy, man.
Of the 17 indicted, 7 BSO deputies and 1 sergeant in law enforcement, and 8 detention deputies and 1 sergeant in corrections.
I hate to see that, knowing some of the individuals and seeing the names on that list that's being indicted.
Look at Brad in the background. Hold on. Look at Brad in the background. Man, he had something to do with this, man. I don't know. He said it up there talking about, I read through the papers, and they said that none of these officers did this on the line of duty. Look how he looking at his boss. Oh, he had something to do with it. Damn, that's the guiltiest look I ever seen on somebody's face in my life. I'm gonna watch bro right here, and I'm gonna keep watching him. And we gonna see if he got something to do with this, bro. I ain't trying to point you out, but you pointed yourself out looking like that.
Some of them were good officers, but you're only as good as the last act and conduct that you execute.
Oh yeah, they did it. They did it. Yeah, they did it. All 3 of them. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Are they leaving the courthouse looking like this? How are all these people looking jacked up like this, bro? There's no way, man. Maybe they genius and they trying to make it look like they don't got no bread. Like, man, ain't no way I got that money. Look how I look. Cause there's no way you showed up looking like this, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not believing it. This has got to be a skit, setup or something. This is crazy.
We learned the defendants involved received tens of thousands of dollars, and while the investigation has proved that some of whom were investigated did have legitimate businesses, at the very least, the 17 now facing federal charges allegedly did.
Man, I'm gonna let you know something right now. This was a group chat. This was definitely a group chat. OB. I know a group chat look when I see one. All these people, hey, y'all knew. All y'all knew who was gonna get that. I'm telling you. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Not.
If you're going to be participating in criminal activities, we don't want you in this profession.
And while 17...
I know this man did not just say that. You talking about all these cops allegedly playing drugs on people, buying drugs from people, sleeping with prostitutes, sneaking people in, sneaking drugs in, cell phones, all types into the jail. And you gonna sit here and say, if you gonna commit crimes, we don't want you. Oh, so you ain't never done nothing, basically what you saying. You ain't never done nothing. First of all, the shape of your head is a crime. I don't want to rewind the video. What is this man talking about, man? How you gonna investigate yourself and then say, if you gonna do something illegal, we don't want you in this profession? Shut up. This man talking about, man. I don't even, you done made me mad, dog. Finish the video.
BSO employees have been indicted. We are told that this investigation does continue and there could be more indictments to come. We'll be sure to stay on top of this. For now.
Boy, could you imagine? They investigated we say 5,500 people, but there was 100 people that received PPP loans. 17 of them that are currently going through proceedings, right? Could you imagine being one of the other 83 people? And it'd be stupid for you to talk to one of the 17 if you was in with them on the, you feel me? Like, you can't reach out to them. So now, you know what I'm saying, you got the bubble guts, it's on your mind, and oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know, man. If they call me, but I couldn't see. This is why I ain't want no PPP loan right here. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't want one, bro. I don't want a PPP loan. I don't want a PPP. I don't want none of them P's. Cause I'm telling you, the P I would have been was paranoid about this motherfucker. I did not want one of them Jones, and this is exactly why. You not about to catch me leaving out the courtroom looking crazy like these fools right here.
Now, outside of BSO headquarters near Fort Lauderdale, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
Crazy, man. Crazy. That's all I got to say. That is absolutely crazy, man. But I think Boyd, that was standing behind his boss, had something to do with the joint. I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of everybody in the video, he definitely looked the most guilty. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Yeah, him.
Hate to
right
see
here
that
in the
no-
background. Him. I'm telling you, if anybody in this video has something to do with it, it's him. Right here. Look at him. Look at him praying. Please don't involve me. It's too late to play, brother. It's too late to pray. They on your head. And speaking of the heads in your office, you know, it's on. OV, man. I hope none of y'all watching this video got one of them PPPs. Cause look at what's happening, man. And this, you know what's crazy? This just the beginning. This is just the beginning. All the information of who received them PPP loans is out there. So maybe they get you, maybe they won't. But please don't end up on a video like this. You know why? Because I'm going to react to it. You feel me?